It's around 8 p.m. You've had the kind of day that doesn't explode, it just slowly drains you. You make food, you sit down, and the silence feels heavier than it should. So you do the thing you always do. You scroll. You find that familiar face, and you press play. Suddenly, the room changes. They're laughing at a joke you understand. Their voice fills the space. Their presence softens the edges of the night. For 20 minutes, you're not alone. You're part of something. And then, it's over. The silence rushes back in, louder than before. And a strange thought hits you. You know their dog's name. You know their childhood fears. You know what city they grew up in. But if you passed them on the street tomorrow, they wouldn't know you exist. I'm Noah, and I think a lot about moments like this, about how we can feel surrounded by voices all day and still feel deeply, quietly alone. I spend most of my time trying to understand what constant connection is doing to our minds, and why so many of us feel lonely even when we're never truly offline. There's a name for this kind of connection: parasocial relationships, one-sided bonds we form through screens with people who feel close, familiar, almost like friends. And usually we talk about this like it's a flaw, like something is wrong with us. But I don't think we're broken. I think we're starving. Your brain is ancient hardware. For nearly all of human history, if you saw a face and heard a voice, that person was physically there with you. Your nervous system has no concept of pixels. It doesn't understand algorithms. It doesn't know what a content creator is. So when you watch someone consistently, when you hear their voice, learn their habits, start to anticipate their reactions, your brain responds the only way it knows how. It releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Not because you're naive, not because you're weak, but because this is how humans survive. This is intimacy without risk. Real friendship is inefficient. It's awkward. It requires effort, timing, vulnerability, and the constant possibility of rejection. But digital intimacy? It's frictionless. It's always there. It never disagrees. It never asks anything of you. It's the emotional equivalent of high fructose corn syrup. It tastes like connection. Sometimes it tastes even better. But it doesn't nourish you. And worse, it fills you up just enough that you stop looking for the real thing. When was the last time you felt truly known without a screen in between? And I'm not saying this from the outside. I've felt this pull. I've let videos play longer than they needed to. I've mistaken familiarity for closeness because it's comfortable, and because real connection asks more of us than we're often ready to give. So the question isn't, how do we delete this from our lives? It's, how do we wake our nervous system back up? Most of us don't notice when the spell breaks. The video ends, the room comes back, and we rush to fill it again. So I'm curious, who is someone you've listened to for years, but never met? I think a lot of us have someone in mind. A screen will never judge you, but it will never truly know you either. Parasocial relationships are a harbor, a place to rest when the sea gets rough. And harbors are important, but you can't live there. Eventually, you have to sail into conversations that stumble, into silences that feel risky, into connections where you can actually be seen. Because real love, human love, isn't smooth. It's jagged, it's inconvenient, and it requires your presence. Enjoy the voices in the machine. Just remember to occasionally step out of the theater and let yourself be seen by eyes that can look back. Slow thoughts for a fast world. I'll see you in the next one.